Have you ever heard of the idea that, the younger generations, us millennials and Gen Z, we don't really want to work very hard, or that we don't really have the drive or the work ethic to really just grind it out? Or that we're just entitled, right? Lazy, whatever it might be. I don't really think that's the case. I might be a little bit biased as a younger millennial. And if we're going to be honest, I think a whole lot of the older generation typically feels a lot more entitled. But we don't really want to get into that now, do we? You know what? I think the reality is, at least for me, is that we all want work that means something. Not necessarily like we're going to change the world, but something that's like meaningful to us. Something that we're passionate about and feels like we're actually doing something that we're proud to be a part of. Something that we can point to and can be like, yeah, man, I did that, or whatever. Not that we want credit necessarily, but something that we can point to and all kind of appreciate. Oh man, I was really grateful to be a part of that. And this can quickly go into a longer rant, but like, gone are the days where you worked for a company almost your entire career because you started there young enough and you were able to move up into the company ranks to where you're in some sort of leadership position because that company took care of you, gave you a really great wage. And yeah, you would get nice raises along the way. This is the kind of thing that like my grandparents probably had. And I think that really started to phase out whenever like my parents came into be like the main workforce. And especially not really the case now that like millennials and Gen Z are starting to be like really a big part of the workforce. It's easier nowadays to get higher pay just by swapping jobs. Because the bottom line now is to make the most money to spend the least money. And you know, if we're being honest with ourselves, if you've been in the workforce for any amount of time, gotten higher pay, swapped jobs, it's easier to get higher pay if you just find a new job somewhere. Jump ship, because it's easier to get a bigger jump in pay than it is to be loyal to one place. Not that that's good or bad. It just kind of seems to be how it is. And I don't really want to get into the weeds of that too much because like it's not really what this is about. But you can't really blame somebody for wanting a better opportunity for themselves and or for their family. Don't get me wrong, higher pay is awesome. It's a huge perk of finding a new job, getting a raise, whatever that might be. However, I think it's more important to me the type of work that I'm doing and why it is that I'm doing it. But like all things, all conversations, all discussions, all of whatever this back and forth is, this parasocial relationship we have going on for those of you who kind of follow along with me, what do you think? Not only do I want work to mean something, if I'm going to do something, I want to absolutely crush it. Like if my name is attached to something, I want it to be spectacular, because why not? It's too easy to phone it in. Why would you want to phone something in that you are personally responsible for? What's the point? You're only going to damage your own representation. Hello, is this thing on? Reputation. That's what I meant to say. I just want it to be good. I want what I do to be good. I want it to be a good extension of me. I think it's just the perfectionist in me, the artist in me. If I'm going to do something, I want it to be good because it's only going to reflect bad on me otherwise. It almost has nothing to do with doing the job well. It has everything to do with like, can I live with myself? And I think it would bother me to no end if I just phoned something in. Because why not be exceptional if you can be? But closing statement. If I had to wrap this all up in a pretty little bow. Strive to be great. No matter what you do, no matter who you are, where you're at in your life, whether you're working, whether you're in school, whether you're retired, if you care about a 32-year-old man giving you advice, strive to be great at whatever it is you do. And don't forget to be passionate. Don't forget to care. But most importantly, do not forget to always have fun because life's going to be better. It just will. Anyway, peace out.